And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it.
Single, slot. Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island.
All right, now. Blue 30!
Watch 81.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. A screen to Bell. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Second down now after the pass completion.
Hurry up, let's go! Hey, middle.
Check.
Here we go. Easy.
Check three.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
Wide, get wide.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Here we go.
Watch 98.
Roethlisberger now to throw on 3rd down. He gets it to Brown, complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Antonio Brown, 37 yards. And the Steelers have taken a first quarter lead. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. Boswell on now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25.
Check 26.
Now Roethlisberger on first down. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. A good pickup there, a 22. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. James has got it, complete. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead.
And a loose football, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
We have seen this before. And we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Hey, we got right. We got right.
Left.
Not today.
Set. 180.
And some changes here as the D-line separates some. Following the fumble recovery, it's Roethlisberger. Man open left side is Brown. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Antonio Brown with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Steelers get the quick strike touchdown. Boswell for the extra point. And it's It's good to make it 14-0. Boswell on now to kick this one away. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. On second down, here's Roethlisberger. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Man open right side. It's Rodgers. And look out. I think he's going to go. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Eli Rodgers, 65 yards. And the Steelers are able to make this a close game again. And that one makes it 14-7. Boy, a little panic here early. A first quarter onside kick. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here.
Heat these 2.
You got nothing today. You got nothing.
No spacing.
Kill.
Set.
Hey, turn it up.
White 80.
On first down, it's Roethlisberger. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. T.J. Watt in from his linebacker's spot. He's able to drop him for a loss of about 10.
Here we go.
Monday. 2. Hurry up, let's go. Let's go. Corner.
Watch safety creep. Safety's creeping.
Left.
Slam.
On second down, Roethlisberger. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. He was looking to hit his running back, Le'Veon Bell, that time. And it's third down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Heat these 2.
Watch 98. 98's the mic.
Heat these 2.
Hey.
These 2.
Watch the edge.
So the D-line's going to spread out.
Tighten up.
Now Ben on third and long. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down. How about the first quarter he's putting together out wide? Pretty impressive.
I think that he likes the fact that we're playing this as a day game. You know, some guys, they respond better in the evenings. For some reason, it builds up. For this guy, day game, and he is off and running. You're exactly right. 100 might be conservative with the start that he's had here in the first quarter.
Yeah, by the numbers, he's on pace for 200-plus right now. Roethlisberger will stay out there, and they're going to go for it on fourth.
Check that guy.
Kings. Here we go. White 80.
And they're going to go soft on the corners.
Kings.
Check hot route. Hot.
And with a play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it.
Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic.
Here we go, alert.
Deep.
Go, bounce, go, bounce.
Hey, check 24, check 24.
Wait, sir.
He's coming. Double up, double up.
Left, left, left.
Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist.
They'll try and throw for it with Roethlisberger. Steps away to his left. And he's got Rodgers. And they're able to get this one down to the 25. It goes as a pickup of 23. And the Steelers are going to have a first down. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
50.
Rip right.
Black 80. 50. Monday.
Check 26, check
Hurry up,
26.
let's go.
Check.
Jack 6, Jack 16.
Kill.
Left, what's that?
Now a carry for the former Michigan State man, Le'Veon Bell. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line.
I think a lot of people are a little bit surprised there that they ran the draw after that successful pass play previously. But the thought process had to be, maybe we can catch them rushing the passer and hit something big with the running play.
The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2, but they face a 2nd and long to start things out.
Ringo.
Here we go. Corner.
Cut.
Go, bounce.
Hey, watch edge.
They'll go again with Bell. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic.
4 down.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there, huh?
Black, black.
Rush in.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. Wide open receiver complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play there, and they're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
You got him.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here.
Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic.
King. Here we go. Easy. Black, what's that?
Check 43.
Black, fire.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Roethlisberger. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Bud Dupree in there to drop him for a 4-yard loss, and it'll be 4th down.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, defense.
Now Chris Boswell for the Steelers field goal try. This just a 24-yard attempt. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back to Heinz Field after this. And Boswell's kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. And that field goal caps an 11-play drive.
That's a lot of offense to run to only get 3 points, but they'll take them. Anytime you can put anything on the board, you run to your sideline, somewhat happy.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
SOS.
Set. White 80. Hurry up, let's go. Set. White 80.
Crash.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. Oh, he can't hang on. That was a dream chance for any D lineman to possibly get a pick. But instead it falls down incomplete. Well, that will give us a second to discuss some trade news from this last week. Jimmy Garoppolo, he's headed east to west to San Francisco. Your thoughts?
Surprised. Big time surprised, because many people thought that San Francisco was going to wait until next year and either draft a quarterback or pick someone up in free agency. Instead, they make the bold move here, getting Garoppolo. And I like it for San Francisco because they could have their quarterback of the future. They could tag him at the end of the year and keep him around for another year while they continue to evaluate. Or he could still be another trade for them down the road as they evaluate quarterbacks coming out of college next year. So many different things. But Jimmy Garoppolo looks like he'll get his chance now to be a starting quarterback in the NFL.
That one goes for 24 yards.
I know everyone wants that prototypical wide receiver, you know, the 6'3", 200-plus pound guy, like a Julio Jones and A.J. Green and Des Bryant. Antonio Brown just shatters that, doesn't he? Smaller in stature, but still able to use his quickness, his elusiveness, and his strength to create big plays.
10 more there and another first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Watch tight. Tight end right.
Here we go.
Tight end right.
White 80. Monday. Here we go. Two. Black 20.
And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Roethlisberger got to get his guys to the line as quick as he can.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line's just getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you've got to give him a little bit of help.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Le'Veon Bell, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers have now made this a one-score game. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. Boswell on now to kick this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Heavy, heavy.
Ready? Black 5.
Watch 7. Alert. Watch 7.
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
They go play action here on first down. Rolling to his right.
Check nickel.
And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Second down following the incompletion. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers.
Set. White 80. Monday.
All right.
Hey.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
Second and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. Sideline throw. It's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Check 4. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
And the Steelers on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Let's go now. Black 5.
3 down.
Black 5.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
Check 3.
Alert.
Shit.
Blue 30.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. And this one is right down Broadway. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
Pick it up.
Focus.
Check safety. Big edge.
Here we go. Fire.
The second half starts with a carry by Bell. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on second down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Now Roethlisberger to throw. Over the middle here to Brown. And they pick up 25 as they convert on third.
Tight end right.
A good grab there by the former Central Michigan man, Antonio Brown.
And he ate up some real estate on the catch, too, didn't he? I think the most impressive part of it, though.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Le'Veon Bell, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers are an extra point away from taking the lead. Extra point now by Boswell. And that one puts them on top here in the third. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
We'll see what they have up their sleeve. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit.
Double tight.
All right, here we go.
Alert.
Block 80. Double bump.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Brown. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Shift. Check 50. Check 50.
Boom! That's what I'm talking
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run.
King. Monday. Beat these two.
Bang, bang.
Block 80.
Switch.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary.
98's Mike.
Roethlisberger with a give to Bell. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Le'Veon Bell, 29 yards, and the Steelers have taken the lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt, you need that difference maker lugging the rock.
So they're going to go for 2.
Let's go. Block 80. Double bump.
Watch the shift. Hey, watch the shift. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
And that'll set them back 5. And they'll get set here looking for the 2-point conversion.
Left. Watch left.
Side.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
Block fire. Block inside. Block inside.
Now whistles here before the snap, and it looks like one of the Steelers may have moved. Boswell for the extra point. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Boswell on now to kick this one away. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Here's Roethlisberger. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Bell. 4 yards on the pickup, and it'll be a 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Now Roethlisberger. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. He got 29 yards that time. They'll run it now out of the gun. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Check. Side. Double bump. Undercrush.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Here comes the D swarming to the line. 4th down. Here's Roethlisberger. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line.
This is such a good read defensively. They know that this offense is going to try to get the ball to their playmaker in space. So what do? They crowd him and send bodies at him. And this one winds up being intercepted.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
Set. 98 to the mic. Hurry up, let's go.
Here we go, let's
180. Jump out.
Let's bring it.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
It's real easy to say this running game needs to be better, but the reality is they've been given little time to actually find a place to run the football. It's almost like the defense is there on the handoff.
And some changes here as the D-line separates some. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. A little bit of ground to make up for the offense as they face a 2nd and 11.
Set. 180.
198. Watch
Easy.
98 to the mic.
Double.
I want that. Give me that ball.
Corner.
Give me that ball. Give me that ball, defense.
Double bump.
Jam him.
Jack 16. Kings.
Jack.
Set. 180.
On the counter, here's Bell. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. It'll be a loss of 1, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Slam.
Check. Lucky.
Slam.
Left. Let's go.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He gets it to Brown, complete. He's at the 40, 20, 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Antonio Brown, 89 yards. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. Extra point now by Boswell. And the lead is now 13. Boswell on now to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Antonio Brown, 65 yards. And the Steelers are able to make this a close game again. And the lead will shrink to 6. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
Here we go. Block 80.
Watch 98. 98's the mic.
No space. These two.
Y'all not ready. Watch this,
Focus. Middle. Here we go. Block 80.
Check out.
Now Roethlisberger on first down. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Watch 98. 98's the mic.
Middle. Get up bounce.
I don't even know why this team
These two. Get up bounce.
Now Roethlisberger going to hand to Bell. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first.
Twist. Check your hot read.
Blitz, they coming.
Right.
Here comes the boom. I see you, boy. I see you.
So they're leading. They have possession of the football, and certainly this is where they just want to milk the clock.
Black 20.
They'll try and run for it with Bell. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. The ball still a few inches shy of the marker after the 3-yard run, so now a little soul-searching on fourth down.
Let's go.
time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Set. 180.
98. Watch 98. 98.
And they're going to go soft on the corners.
Easy.
Watch the
Corner.
You go tight. You got
Watch
tight.
this.
You got tight right there.
Now on 4th and inches, they're going to want to talk this over. We get a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will make this a 9-point lead. So that's a big one there. It's his 3rd field goal of the game, and a 2-score lead's got to feel pretty good right about now.
And while they're not free and clear yet, you're right. Now this defense can go out knowing that it's going to take more than one big play to catch them.
This is fielded at the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Shift together here from the D-line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he works free. Le'Veon Bell, kiss him goodbye. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Le'Veon Bell, 62 yards. And the Steelers have now made this a 1-score game. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Double bump.
Check the backer. Check the backer.
Now a handoff. Running left is Bell. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic.
Why, sir?
Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Double.
Yeah, I'm coming. Show an 8. Show an 8.
Alert.
Check 99.
Focus.
Check 99.
Check.
Oh, Roethlisberger going to throw. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 10.
Set.
Hey,
Black 20.
we got 3 down, 3 down.
Hey, alert. Easy.
He's coming. We got double up.
These 2. Why, sir?
Throwing now is Roethlisberger. Flush to his right. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Well, Brandon, sometimes I think when we watch games, we're actually watching a living museum because we're seeing the evolution of positions almost with each passing game. How about defensive ends nowadays and the way that they can run almost all the way across the field?
It is unbelievable, isn't it? I mean, they're so strong, but they're so lean they can move so quick with those bodies.
It's almost unfair. You're supposed to be able to know where a defensive end is supposed to be on every play. These guys flash so quickly, you're not sure where they're going to end up.
And now before they run this fourth down play, we're going to get a timeout as they stop it. To what will be an important fourth down. This offense converted once on fourth down earlier.
Strong right.
Now they're out there again to try once more.
Set. White 80. Two. Double.
Three down.
These two, Kings.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Now it's Roethlisberger.
Watch the safety creep.
And James has it. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. And they get 28 yards on that one. And it's good enough for a Pittsburgh first down.
All day, baby.
Set.
98. Watch 98. 98's the mic.
You ain't going nowhere.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense.